Mazda is proud to have been named the best SUV brand by U.S. News and World Report. Right now, get 0% for 60 months on both the Mazda CX-30 and the Mazda CX-50. Experience the Mazda difference and save thousands at Baton Rouge's Mazda dealer, Team Mazda on Airline.
That would be concerning and maybe set a precedent moving forward.
If you had plans to be outside, you might hit a couple of these little passing showers.
A drug bust and a few arrests made. Look at what they hauled in here.
Good morning. It's 7:03 here on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
A lot to get to here, especially this changing forecast. It's a mixed bag.
A mixed bag and upside down.
Oh,
apparently mixed bag.
I like that better.
Yeah. So it's like 73 degrees right now, 72 degrees.
Yeah.
Warm, which is gross. Let's talk to Steve though, because apparently we're going to get cooler as the day moves on. That upside down cake you said earlier.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Hey, any way I can spin weather into dessert.
Food. Oh,
Turn it into a drink.
Right?
That sounds great.
Yeah, so we're serving up the upside down cake.
Gotcha.
Love it.
Because warm this morning, as you said, cooler this afternoon. The other thing, we're tracking some rain chances moving in this morning. We are all dry. That's our first alert radar network, not picking up anything locally right now. However, as we take you up to the north, you can see this band of showers, even a couple of storms in southeastern Arkansas. No storms expected here locally today, but we will see some of those showers moving southward through the morning hours. Here's a look at temperatures. Man, is it warm outside. Speaking, it's a warm upside down cake to start out. Baton Rouge, Gonzales, 72. We're anywhere from the mid 60s to low 70s right now. It's kind of gloomy outside, mainly overcast. That's our Sky 9 view brought to you by Our Lady of the Lake. Overcast but dry to start out. So we'll see highs hit the upper 70s before the front arrives. By lunchtime, I've got scattered showers around, and then temperatures start to fall this afternoon through the 60s, mid 60s at 3 o'clock, around 60 at 6 o'clock. Winds will probably diminish a little bit as the morning wears on. Then they're going to pick back up this afternoon once the front moves through. So let's take a look at the timeline here on our future cast. By 9 o'clock, showing a few showers bubbling up mostly northwest of Baton Rouge. Here we are at lunchtime. Narrow band of rain showing up along the front. That swings on through. Maybe even some showers left on the backside. That's 3 o'clock. Latest runs coming in a little bit slower than prior runs. But by late this afternoon into this evening, we're drying out and turning noticeably cooler. So on the big picture, the big view, you can see this narrow line of rain along the front itself that'll be dropping southward through the day. So that's kind of round number one. We've got a storm system spinning near Baja California this morning. That'll be round number two of rainfall coming up on Friday. The question is, how much of the rain do we get in on locally, or does it stay a little bit east of us? Let me show you what I'm talking about. This is the European. We pick it up midnight, headed into Friday morning. And you see rains overspreading the area Friday morning. That's daybreak. But you notice how quickly, as you go to the west, the rains really drop off. So there might be kind of a sharp drop off in rain chances come Friday, kind of a fine line who gets in on the most. And you note by lunchtime, the European has most of that rain shifting to our east, and a drier Friday afternoon, a drier Friday evening. And in terms of rain amounts the next 7 days, Weather Prediction Center showing on average 1.5 to 3 inches of rain locally, so that would be a decent soaking. Actually could use a little bit of rain. Seeing a few fires return to the state in recent days. Today, scattered showers, highs in the upper 70s, but turning cooler. Tomorrow, much cooler, upper 40s. The morning high of only 62. Friday, those good rain chances, especially in the morning. Temperatures rebound this weekend, mid 70s to around 80. A few showers. Keep your outdoor plans, though, this weekend. And that looks like another good rain chance Monday into Tuesday with another cold front. Time right now, 7:06. How are we doing with our traffic, Johnny?
So far, so good. Starting to see little hot spots in normal areas this morning. This is I-10 right at the Mall of Louisiana area. This is your westbound side. That's the Blue Cross campus on that side of the interstate. So there's your westbound traffic. Westbound traffic right here, a little slow at College Drive off-ramp backing up. Also, the right lane that takes you from College to Acadian, the Acadian off-ramp also backs up a little bit on the interstate. Bridge traffic, LA1 in the background. You're looking good this morning. Earlier today, here's a map of the city, real-time traffic right here, slower right past the 1012. But we have our top story, and we'll be telling you about that in just a second. Our top story this morning, obviously in the news department, has been a situation that we've been following on Underwood Avenue. You can see where that is in relation to Choctaw, Winborn, North Foster. Now Underwood breaks up and continues on the other side of Ardenwood, but it does not go all the way through. And we're talking about the portion of Underwood that is closer to Foster Drive right there. And again, give us 30 seconds and they'll be right back, Matt and Liz, with details on what we know so far coming out of that breaking news story on Underwood Avenue in Baton Rouge. 7:07.
Well, welcome back at 7:08. We're following the latest breaking story we pushed to your phone early this morning. A triple shooting in Baton Rouge, leaving one person dead and 2 others injured.
So let's kind of set the scene here for you where this actually happened. Officially, it's Underwood Avenue, right? That particular part of the world. That is just north of Choctaw, right kind of near the intersection of Foster, right? So Underwood and Foster, that's where this is. To your point, 3 people shot here, 1 person dead, a woman, 2 people transported. And so Callie Hubbard was live on the scene this morning, right? And so was the chief of police, Thomas Morris Jr. She had a conversation with him, asked, hey, what does this involve? Is there a worry about the public? Is a shooter still out there? Actually, according to the chief, Liz, he thinks everybody involved here knows each other. And from inside this home, they have actually detained a couple people.
They actually got into an argument before that shooting happened. And to Matt's point, they were all in the same home there on Underwood Avenue before this all happened. Those 3 victims and that shooter, well, all of them, again, knew each other, all in that same house, happening sometime between 3:30 and 4 o'clock this morning. As for what happens next, well, the chief, he says that they actually have a couple people in custody there, taking them to the station to further ask them questions about what they knew at this time. It doesn't seem to be like a targeted incident. Again, they were all inside of the same house when this happened, when that shooting happened, some kind of argument happening. We're going to check in with the local authorities to find out the condition of those 2 victims right now and find out where they're at. But again, the latest triple shooting happening on Underwood this morning.
So that's PD, right? SO working a shooting of their own. East Baton Rouge Sheriff's Office working a shooting from yesterday. This is the scene here. You know where General Claiborne Drive is? That's at the Gardier area?
Yeah, off of Gardier Lane.
1 person badly injured here, Liz.
Yeah, they were actually found shot dead inside of a car.
Shot, but not dead?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, critical.
Yes, thank
critical.
you. Not shot dead, but critical condition, taken to the hospital there. And that's why you're seeing man badly hurt and shooting. So we've reached out to them for an update on that person's condition at this time. But the East Baton Rouge Sheriff's Office telling us that they found 1 person shot in a vehicle there off of General Claiborne Avenue. So we're going to follow that, let you know what comes out of it. But Matt, in either of these incidences, Crime Stoppers is the number to call, and you want to keep that number handy for a separate investigation.
Yeah, apparently there's some shopping going on. Well, kind of. Let's take you to Walmart. This is Gonzales, right? And so this happened back, a couple weeks ago. This apparently happened. They're trying to identify who this person is. This man is. Apparently went in and had a bunch of stuff in the shopping cart, but also kind of jammed in, according to authorities, a computer monitor that he walked out with without paying?
$300 worth.
Okay,
that's some big money here.
Yeah.
So, does this man look familiar to you? Well, go ahead and share the story. We've got it up on our website, on our social media pages. Share it, and you never know who may recognize him.
One of the other stories we're following right now, and what are the next steps here? A teacher over in Ascension Parish and her husband now tied up with some cruelty to juvenile charges. She's been let go. Both arrested, in fact.
So let's take you to the story here. You may have seen that mugshot we pushed out to you yesterday. So the woman on the left, she's actually a teacher at Central Middle School. That's in Ascension Parish, not Central. So keep that in mind here. The Ascension Parish School Board says, well, this did not happen at any of the school properties. It did not happen on campus, but we've already dealt with the situation. The teacher been let go of her duties right now. The arrest warrant, though, alleges that her husband beat 2 elementary school kids, withheld food from them, forced them to take cold showers as punishment. Now, keep in mind, both of the children, we're told, are under the age of 10. So a lot to investigate here and follow, Matt, but we've told they were arrested early on in February. They've both since been let out on bond.
Okay, so all that's going on.
Yeah.
Something happening this evening that actually may grab some attention. It's already kind of created a buzz because of one of the items on the agenda. You got the Metro Council meeting today. And there's always a lot of things on the agenda.
Yeah.
And look, open to the public. You can go in and obviously have a listen. But Liz, one of the things that's already creating the conversation, TAF, the Tiger Athletic Foundation, they're looking to build a new facility, a new multi-purpose facility. This would be something.
That's it, an arena on the agenda for today. That meeting begins at 4 o'clock today. What does that proposal involve? How much will that cost? And who will be involved in that process? Whether bids are being taken right now? Well, all of that's going to be played out at the East Baton Rouge Metro Council meeting at City Hall. It begins at 4 o'clock today.
And again, wander on in, have a listen.
Come on.
And you'll know as much
if
as
you're curious.
How about a cute little piglet?
Oh, we love talking about this.
No, we've talked about this story a number of times, right? But the update now is little piglet going off to a happy little home.
Yeah, you're looking at Piglet now because Lieutenant Governor Billy Nungesser is pardoning little Piglet.
There you go.
Actually being saved by a state representative, Lauren Ventrella. She's actually bringing him home to her West Baton Rouge Parish farm today. We're told he's going to be dressed to the nines after his pardoning. Look, this is official fanfare.
That's
got a pig saved from a parade, being tossed about at a parade in New Orleans, and now he's living mighty fine, being pardoned, then taken to a farm.
No, yeah. Let's not do pig tossing at the.
No, please no.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
So
that's
I was
scary.
reading an interesting story. Crew of Ferret, New Orleans, is going to become the first next year to do away with plastic beads.
Really?
Yeah, they're banning them amongst their crew. So that could be a new trend. You know, it's been they had a flood in New Orleans during Mardi Gras. The streets took on a lot of water. One of the things that was blamed was the bead guards. They put these things down in front of the drains during Mardi Gras. Those have not been picked up, and then of course all the beads make their way down too.
Of course,
right.
And it's plastic, right? Which is
forget it. You're right.
Okay.
What are you going to throw?
Well, you know, at this point, I think after what? How long? How many parades have we all been? We can all just give back everything we got. We just recirculate everything.
Look, the three of us in Spanish, you were talking about. We go buy the stuff and you watch the bees fall on the ground. People don't even pick them up.
No, they're being all left there. My throw's not that great, so I know probably the most of what I bought is on the streets there. So that's cool. I'm curious to see that alternative. All right, a lot to follow.
Increased body length, impressive performance, with the reliability and durability to drive on or off-road. The new 2024 Tundra is pure Toyota. Get great savings on your new Tundra right now at Team Toyota, I-12 at O'Neill, a member of the Team Automotive Group.